Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire, wherein I, Mark, die horribly to monsters in the Spire. We have done one run with each of the characters available, the Ironclad, Silent, and Defect. And so far we've only succeeded with the Ironclad. So the Silent really got a pretty poor deal. When we ran that, we died on the first level of the Spire. So I thought we would go ahead and run the Silent again. And I noticed that today's daily climb is actually using the Silent. So I thought we would do a daily climb using the Silent as our sort of retry for this character. So this starts off in the same way. We start with the Ring of the Snake, which gives us 2 additional cards on our first turn. And we can talk to the boss, but he doesn't give us anything because this is a fixed map. And I think if we look over here, we start with 50 random cards. We get multiple copies of each card we pick up, and enemies drop a lot more gold, but we can't smith at rest sites. So kind of a mixed bag there. And if we look at our cards, well, they are very random. So we do have a lot of poison cards like Crippling Cloud and Poison Stab and Deadly Poison and Bouncing Flask. So at least this time we're going to get to see what the Silent is really all about. I think we might want to shoot for hitting merchants along the way so we can get rid of some cards actually. 50 cards is a lot to have in your deck, especially when they're completely random. And picking up 3 of a kind every time we do pick up cards is also kind of painful. And wow, there's no merchants until way up there. So I think what we want to do is avoid minor combats and hit only the bosses when we can. So that is... let's start here. Deal 8 damage, deal 8 damage. I kind of need to look through these cards at first just to figure out what we're doing. A lot of draw, deal, draw kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and he's going to roll up. I've discarded a card this turn. I haven't yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Now I've discarded a card, so let me... I think that counts as a discard. Does it? Let's find out. It does not. Oh well. We may as well do 1 more point of damage there. We'll take our 6 damage and go home. Oops. Okay, so here's a card that boosts our shivs, and you recall last time we played this character, we did get shivs. Not very many useful cards. Let's go ahead and play prepared. We'll get an extra card. And let's go ahead and discard that. Sure, let's add a random skill. Yeah, we'll gain a whole bunch of block next turn. A completely useless round. Which is not necessarily unusual given the kind of hand we're playing here. So we gave ourselves a bunch of block. Let's go ahead and deal 3 damage to all enemies twice. And I think we can just kill it. So as you can tell, this is going to be kind of chaotic. And I really don't want to pick up more cards, even though that would be kind of useful. But I really don't want that many more cards, because that would be 3 additional cards. So let's go ahead and let's be the ninja and make our way up the... Oh, let's remove a card from our deck. What do we want to get rid of? I think we have a bunch of poison. So I think what I want to do is... I think I want to get rid of some of the direct damage cards and do more poison. Focus on the poison side. So, let's see. We have multiple prepared, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I am going to stick to going up the ninja rooms here. Sure. More ninja rooms. Wow. Sure, I'll take the injury card. What's one more card in our deck? Wow, we really took a lot of damage from that stuff. Okay. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it into your hand. Deal 4 damage, exhaust. Alright. So we have 2 of those. They're free. Deal 8 damage. Let's see. Do we have any defense? Let's go ahead and play this. Let's discard that. So we have discarded a card now. So this should give us 2 energy. And it does. And this should also give us 2 energy. Which it does. So now we need to do that. And do that. And let's go ahead and discard that. And we'll give it a try. We didn't draw a skill, so we lose. We're going to take more damage here. There's our injury showing up, so let's just kill that off and move on. Thorns potion is always nice. We are not going to take any of these. We can't rest, can we? That's correct, isn't it? Oh, we can no longer smith. Really not sure I want to do a boss fight. I don't want to do that boss fight. Let's go this way instead. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Ooh, now, banana or hit points? I think I have to take banana because we have a boss fight next. I mean, we could have avoided it, but we kind of want relics, so... Alright, we can... Let's look over our cards quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and play our Endless Agony card. And we should have 2 of those stuck in here. Deal damage to all opponents is always good. We do not have any defense, do we? We do not. So let's go ahead and do 8 damage here. Do 8 damage and draw a card, which kind of a waste because we have no energy, but oh well. Uh, 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. This is not really going to do us a ton of good because they all have artifact. And let's go ahead and use our free cards first. I haven't discarded cards, so that's 10 damage. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. So as you can see, poison stacks up, and this one resisted because it had artifact. So let's go ahead and end turn. And at this point, we need to block. Watch it. Oh, that's a lot of damage actually. Get rid of that, but let's go ahead and use flechettes because... Oh, that was targeted? I thought it was to all enemies. Oh well. Poison adds up. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And let's go ahead and do that. And we can't play that. So kill one and the other one is close to death. We are going to survive this boss encounter, it looks like, no problem. And that's all we need to do. Enemies with weak deal 40% rather than 25% less damage. Nice. Plated armor. Oh, Catalyst is so nice. Yeah, we're taking Catalyst, even though we end up with 3. So, we can't smith here, but we can rest. So let's go ahead and rest. Puts us back at full health. Yeah, I think we want to go this way to get to that merchant. Choose a power, start with that card in your hand each turn. Wow, we don't have many powers to choose from. Sure. A free relic. Whenever you play a power, heal 2 hit points. Okay. Not all that useful because, as we just saw, we have only 2 relic or 2 power cards. Okay, so we apply poison and then we catalyze it, and then we apply more. We don't apply more poison. Let's go ahead and deal some straight up damage. I don't really care about that. Our poison is just going to rip this guy apart. So all we really have to worry about is staying healthy. Did we play our Shiv power card? We did not. Yeah, let's do that. We do not have any defense at all. Well, this is free. Go ahead and add our Shivs. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that, because now he'll die. I'm going to skip these. I think we have enough cards. So, talk to our merchant. I don't think we're going to pick up any cards here, but we will look at the... oh, that's nice. Yeah, we're definitely taking the specimen, which anytime we kill something with poison, when it dies, whatever remaining poison it has goes to another enemy, which is just oh so useful. I think I will also take this nice explosive potion. Global 10 damage is nice. So we're really not interested in just the minor fights. We have full health, so we're going to go ahead and take the question mark, which is a fight. What we don't have a whole lot of is defense. So let's go ahead and apply as much poison as possible. And I guess we could do our plated armor. That'll give us a little bit of defense. That's not a horrible amount of damage. So that's going to die this turn. And if we double its poison, it's going to die even faster. We win, because that poison transferred to the enemy, which now has 22 poison and 11 life, so it's going to die too. Poison is good. That's interesting. I would pick that up if we weren't going to get 3 of them. Okay, we have another fight. Let's use our free cards first. Go ahead and gain some block. Can we poison that? I'll do this. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. You know, I'm going to set this up. Let's do that. We're going to take a little damage here, but I am going to go ahead and set up for next turn. Alright. Now you're poisoned. Now we can deal damage and poison you. I haven't discarded yet. Let's go ahead and discard. Let's discard that. We have 3. Oh, we have 3 energy left. This is free. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Which is going to confuse the enemy, I hope. Yeah. And it's going to split. And now we should just be able to kill both of those. We can. Add shivs, gain block. We don't have many block cards, do we? I really hate adding cards, but we have so many, so why not? Go ahead and hit our rest site. We'll go ahead and rest because that's all we can do. And we will proceed to our first boss fight. And this should actually be a relatively easy boss fight for us. Let's go ahead and do that. And it doesn't really matter. Poison bypasses block, which is always nice. So let's use our free cards. Let's do that. I think if we do this, that's 8 damage. At 10 damage, he's going to curl up into his defensive posture. So this plus our poison should force him to curl up. It does. So now he has 3 thorns, so we don't want to do any direct damage. But we do want to apply as much poison as possible. So let's go ahead and do that, and it doesn't really matter. At this point, we're just going to let our poison do its work and defend as much as possible. And there's our backflip, which is actually useful. Oh, we added multiple injury cards. That's why they keep showing up. Let's go ahead and apply more poison. More poison is our mantra. I am not going to deal damage because it has thorns. Okay, it lost its thorns, so now we can just do as much damage as possible. Go ahead and block. We'll do that. I think... let's do that instead. Maybe we'll get a lucky card. We don't have any energy. You know what? Let's do that. Because thorns versus thorns. Thorns basically reflects damage, and he's hitting us 4 times for 5 each. So it's going to take a nice chunk of damage here. Yeah. Poison bypasses block. That's the best part. So we're going to kill it in 2 turns. We literally don't have to do anything. Or 3 turns, I should say. All we have to do is block. That's all the damage it's going to do. Yeah, we're good. Stacking and doubling poison is just so tasty. There we go. First boss down. I really don't want to pick up multiple cards here. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. That is a really nice power, though. Sure. Grab our relic. Remove 2 cards. Sure, extra relics. I've sort of been pursuing this strategy of hitting boss battles where I can while avoiding lesser battles, because the lesser battles only give us cards and potions, and we don't really want any more cards. We have plenty. So looking at this map, the right side seems like a bad choice. The left side, I think what I want to do is head for that upper boss battle. And to do that, we're going to start here and work our way up. Alright, so let's see how we start off. Well, we always want to do damage to all our enemies when possible. Let's go ahead and see if we can luck into some block. We can. I definitely want to block some more. These guys are going to hit us a ton of times. And again, we're going to deal more damage to everyone twice. I think this is our best option. No poison yet. Let's go ahead. Oh, we knocked them all out of the air. That's good. So they're all going to do a minor amount of damage to us. And let's go ahead and poison one of these guys up. And we'll go ahead and double his poison just for the sake of it. Oh, that's going to kill him, so that poison's going to transfer. We will take some damage here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and apply a bunch more poison. And you're going to hear the word poison an awful lot. We'll kill him. So when that poison kills that guy, he's going to transfer his poison, which should almost kill the other bird by the end of next round. Yeah. You're toast. That poison transfer relic is really useful. So we'll take that, we'll take our explosive potion, and we are not going to take a card. We have enough cards. Yeah, you have all your block, but you know what? Block doesn't really help with poison. We'll do that. Sure, we'll apply weak. We'll do as much damage as we can. We're not going to get through its block, and it's going to up its block again. So really what we need to do is poison this guy. It has 2 artifact, which means it's going to ignore our first couple poisons. So let's block as much as we can. See if we get lucky here. We do. We may as well work on the shield too. So we got rid of its artifacts, which means as soon as we start poisoning it again, it will start taking damage from that. We'll spend that for sure. Let's go ahead and do our free cards. Neither of those is all that. Oops. None of those are all that useful, but we will spend this catalyst and double the poison it's taking, which is unfortunately. Oh. Nah, that's not going to get through its shield either. So we're going to suck down some damage here. But you're dead. So, poison is useful against high block opponents. We don't care about any of those cards. I don't think that's something we really want to do. Ew. Good news, bad news. The bad news is We don't have any defense. Shivs deal 3 additional damage. Oh, you know what? This is a good place to use that. And I'm going to go ahead and use this too. Because we want to take these guys down as quickly as possible. So we have 2 energy left, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to add 2 shivs to our hand, and shivs now do 7 damage. But that's all we can do. So we're going to take a bunch of damage here. Well, this will kill one of those guys. Poison him and start our poison cycle. Let's go ahead and discard and draw. Oh, we will use Cloak and Dagger. Get some block and deal some shiv damage. I've never successfully run a shiv build, but I can see how it would work. That should mean this is one of those situations. Yeah, we're going to kill him. Now the choice. I think we can either escape or we can fight a boss. And I think this counts as an elite, but I'm not sure. And recall that we have this double relics from elites. I'm gonna be stupid. I'm gonna try this, and I'm going to regret it. So I'm gonna apply as much poison as we can and use our free skills. This is going to end poorly for us. I'm sorry to say that we are not going to survive this. Because all our skills are going to are just going to make this enraged guy, the gremlin knob. All our skills are just going to make him angrier and angrier and do more and more damage. And that's the only way we can block. But let's go ahead and play it out. We have no potions. That's unfortunate. Yeah. This is going to kill us, though. We just don't have any defense to play. Goodbye, Silent. Once again, you have fallen prey to lack of defense. Well, this is going to be a very short episode. Or perhaps I'll combine it with the last episode and make one really long one. So, there you have it. We have played through Slay the Spire with each of the characters available. We have succeeded with the Ironclad. We failed with the Silent twice. And we ran both a regular and the daily special mission with the Silent. And we also tried the Defect and failed there as well. Let me know what you think of this, and if you think it looks fun. I find this game to be really enjoyable, especially as sort of a pick up and play kind of thing, as opposed to a longer, more time-consuming playthrough. I hope you've enjoyed this short little series that I've done. If you have, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, hit the bell to hear when new videos go out, and let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Have a great day.